Hey everyone, Speed Generations here, and today we have the Christmas Checklane figures that you can find at Target right now. So yeah, here's all of them real quick. I feel like turning this on just for video purposes. I'm probably going to turn it right back off after because I don't want to waste the batteries in this, but this is just to help see a little bit better. So I'm like, push it over here a little bit. Yeah, it's a little bright, but I'll try not to aim it too much over at that side, at least on camera point of view. So we're gonna start with the characters, obviously, that are sort of new to the set. This one really isn't. Neither is this one, but I mean, I mean, everyone's saying it, but well, not everybody, but I mean, like, yeah. So the Tails isn't too much different either, but I mean, they made him new for the line, so here it is, the classic packaging with the Christmas on it, Sonic the Hedgehog, Tails on the back, classic Sonic logo again, collect them all. Obviously we have them all right here. So yeah, I'm gonna open up Tails now. So I did a couple oofy things. Yeah, that was by accident, because I kind of wanted to keep the box pretty pristine here, but that didn't work. I mean, we got other classic packaging, so I can try again. But somehow Tails' tails fell off. I seriously don't know how that happened, but let's go ahead and like fix that. Yeah, I'm gonna just plop. Yeah. Whoops. That was my fault because I was holding on to I'm holding on to the phone differently since I don't really have another camera stand right now. I will once I get lots of money, so. Oh. Damn it. I don't know how to put the ears on this one either. Can't really just like, you know what? Fine. I mean, the only difference really you're gonna get here between these two Tailses is the color of the shirt, and then the buttons are not colored in. Everything else is basically the same here, even the ears, the reindeer ears, everything else is basically the same except for that. So if you really want the advent calendar one, then stick with the advent calendar Christmas Tails. If you really want this Checklane Christmas Tails, then go for it. I don't care what one you guys want, but it's more of a preference for you guys to choose. But I mean, it's more expensive to get this one since it comes with more than just this one and these three. It comes with like Chaos Emeralds, you know, all that kind of other stuff. And this one is like $4 or $5 at a Target electronic aisle. That is more, you know, worth it because it's one each in the wave, you know? So, I mean, I say this one, but it's really up to you what one you really want of the Christmas Tails variant. Next, we'll take a look at Shadow here. Obviously, the only difference here is obviously modern Sonic, but with a Christmas hat. The modern logo, but this time the modern logo actually looks like it's like gold of some sort. Here, let me compare it to this right here. So here's the normal logo, and there's that logo. You can kind of tell a difference here. It looks more, yeah, I think you can see it. I hope you can see it. I kind of hope it's different, or else I just said that for nothing. You guys can tell me down below, though, because to me it looks different. It might not be. Who knows? But obviously Shadow in this wave is not too different compared to the normal one, because all that's over him is just a whole bunch of glitter. That's it. Shadow's just being very stylish for Christmas, I guess. He's being, I don't know. This is just a way for Jakks to make more money because Shadow is going to be in the third Sonic movie and he's a fan favorite, so that's kind of why they just slapped him in randomly. I mean, I don't care, but I mean, they could have done a lot better than that. Okay. So here's the difference. Obviously, this Shadow is just glittery, whatever. It looks like he's got snow on him. That's the only biggest change I see here. And the expression's not too different either. So, I mean, This is just this shadow, except it's now glittery looking winter for Christmas. It's that, I mean, that's it. So we'll just call him Snow Shadow, just in case YouTube decides to come up captions with stuff like this. Because last time, when I was doing the waves through the year of the 2.5-inch figures, they called one of them, or no, they spelled one of them incorrectly. I don't know what one it was, but every time it gets a caption and like Rhinobot or something like that appears for it, it says it wrong. So that's kind of why I'm just coming up with random names, just in case YouTube does this little tab section. I mean, I don't know how to do that myself. YouTube's just doing it for me in random videos. So if you see those, that's not me doing it. That's YouTube doing it on its own for you to for it to section out in each video. Yeah. Anyway, we're gonna move on from Shadow. Next up, Amy. So, I really actually wanted this one when this reveal came out. I actually wanted these two the most out of all of them. When the reveal came out, I didn't really care too much about the Shadow because it was just that. The Sonic I didn't really care too much for either, because all it really was just a little small change. Same for the Tails and the Knuckles, but in the end I was like, whatever. So I'm gonna get her out of the box, and hopefully I can keep this box just not like that. Let's just get her out. Congrats. I have saved this box at least. Or thing, whatever. Anyway, here they are, both side by side. Obviously the difference you can tell here is what Amy's wearing. She's wearing like a Christmas outfit similar to Mrs. Claus a little bit, not too much. Not trying to say Jakks is trying to hint at something here. I'm actually not. But I'm just saying it's a little bit similar to that, since, you know, Tails is a reindeer, Sonic is Santa, Knuckles is just, I guess, an elf. I mean, I don't know. I mean, Eggman is Grinch Santa. So, anyway, yeah, obviously it's just the same mold and everything, so they just took this one and did all this. You can even tell because down here, there is red just painted all over the sides where they were supposed to, that was there for the original figure. That's how you can tell. But I mean, I guess they didn't have to put anything there. But what they really could have done instead was like try to get this out somehow without any of us seeing it, or make a new resculpt of her shoes, so that way it didn't have to, like, you know, look like that in the outcome. So I mean, it's still a pretty good one, but they kind of just fumbled at the opportunity there, because they could make a little bit of money. I understand it's easier just to slap this into this, but I mean, at least show a little bit of effort to pretend like they're different, even if it's just a slight, like, smile difference, or if it's not showing this, then I think we're good here. It's just they need to show a little bit of effort, at least, that they changed it. Yes, they did that with Knuckles, Tails, and Sonic, Amy too, but you can tell that some things that were from the original figures are still on that, because they just took the original ones and slapped it on a new one. So yeah, there's Christmas Amy, or Mrs. Claus Amy. I'm just gonna call her Christmas Amy. Yeah, I'm not trying to say I don't like Sonic Amy. I mean, that's another topic to discuss for later. Well, some other time. Let's just move on to Knuckles. Okay, so now let's take him out, and let's get to it. Sorry if I decided not to do a cut to where I open it. I had to take something downstairs, because, yeah, anyway. I'm gonna say, that it was trash I left up here by accident, so as soon as I smelled it, I'm like, that's going down. Anyway, it's not important. Room's all fine now. So we're gonna compare the Knuckles here. And again, Obviously, the only difference is the hat color. That's it. They just went from green to red. So if you want this one, go for it. If you don't, whatever. You can even make your own too, honestly. At whatever color you want. It does not matter. And now we're going to move on to the other one, or sort of last one here, for at least the new ones. And then we'll move on to the Sonic. So let's get Eggman out of the box. Okay, here we have both Eggman side by side. Obviously, as you can see here, the difference is the gloves, the cape looking thing here, and there's a stripe going down. He's got little buttons here. He's got the whole Santa belt thing up here. And I mean, this one has to be the winner of the Christmas lane Checklane figures, because yes, it was reused from this one, but obviously you can tell so much other detail went into it that you have seriously no idea that it was just a re-release. I mean, look at that. Or a repaint, sorry. But seriously, you have no idea. Comparing these two, well, I mean, they forgot about this. I'm not sure if that was, they meant to, like, leave it there or what, but I mean, you can sort of tell that it's not much of a repaint. I mean, this gives it away a little bit now that I look at it more, and so does the heads and, you know, the bodies and whatever else. But I mean, honestly, if some kid were to look at this one and this one, maybe they would notice the difference. I don't honestly know, but I mean, this one's gotta be the best so far. So yeah, I really like this one. Good job, Jakks. Now, for the same Sonic, you know, I'm probably not gonna even take him out. I'm probably just gonna, yeah, let's take him out. Alright, so from taking him out from the packaging, this one doesn't like me, but this one does. Okay. Anyway, the hats are exactly the same thing. Everything else looks very similar to this version, except the only difference seems to be with mine is that there's no white stripe here, but there is on here. And I see a paint splooge right on top of his nose. What about this one? Yeah, they decided screw it. But yeah, I mean, this one's way obvious. The only thing they did to change it was pretend like the white thing was not there, so yeah. So yeah, I'm not saying this is a bad figure, but I mean, at least why couldn't have you kept that there? Because I don't know, I just like it better if it was there instead of not there. Or they could have just went to the old routine of taking this Sonic from the box and just, I guess, putting a hat on him. I don't know. Okay, so that's really it. Yeah, this one wouldn't stand up, so I was like, alright, you know what? Fine, you win. But yeah, there it is. The Christmas Checklane figures. I hope you all enjoyed this video. So tonight it will not be uploaded. I'm gonna just do some editing on it and whatever else I need to do, and then upload it tomorrow morning. So yeah, that was it. And have a very Merry Christmas, of course, obviously, since it's 12 o'clock over here for me, and by the time I get this out tomorrow, it won't be Christmas anymore. So that's kind of why I'm deciding to do it now, why I can, before it's way past Christmas and people are gonna be like, why are you reviewing these right now? It's past Christmas. It would make more sense to still do them in December anyway, since they were released near December. I mean, if you go back to my Advent calendar video, that was like in August or something. So, I mean, early Christmas then, but I mean, it's just fitting to do it now since these came out like I think half a month before December anyway, so yeah. Next video, we'll be taking a look at the Jakks Gold Metal Sonic, and then the next video after, we'll be taking a look at the Jakks Gold Mecha Sonic. So yeah, and don't worry, the two will be compared to the original, and I will give my thoughts on these, if I like them or dislike them, just like the classic Supersonic that I did not like. I like the 4-inch one that they're going to put out. as the normal one pretty soon for wave 15. So anyway, I need to stop talking so I don't make this video way too long, and so I can just get to the editing and get done. I rush through editing sometimes because I do not like to hear my voice. So I'm gonna try to just ignore my voice a little bit and just focus on what I want to put in. So yeah, see y'all in the next one. Bye.